Hi, I'm Angie. Today I'm going to show you a recipe for Valentine brownies. This recipe was in the Good Housekeeping magazine, and as soon as I read it I thought, well, I'll have to try it because I love trying new brownie recipes and I'm always searching for the best one. So to get started, I've preheated the oven to 350 degrees and I've lined a 9x13 baking pan with foil and greased that lightly. Next, in here I've got 3/4 of a cup of butter, and that's 1.5 sticks, and I've just kind of chopped it up. I'm going to be melting the butter and chocolate in the microwave, but you can of course do it over a double boiler or in a saucepan over very low heat. So I've got 3/4 of a cup of butter. In this bowl I've got 4 ounces of unsweetened chocolate, and I'm going to have 4 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate. I've got 3 in there now. I'm just going to chop up the last ounce. I use a chocolate fork for that. It's a very heavy-duty fork that just chops right through the chocolate and just makes it really easy to chop. Just want to break that apart. So in total I've got 4 ounces of unsweetened and 4 ounces of semi-sweet. So I'm just going to combine that with the butter. I'm just going to melt that in the microwave on medium power for 2 minutes, stir it, and keep going for a minute at a time just until it's all melted. Okay, so that only took 2 minutes to melt all that butter and chocolate. It goes really quickly if you chop it up first, and that was on medium power. So that's nice and smooth and melted, and I'm just going to set that aside and we'll go on with the rest of the recipe. Now I'm going to combine the dry ingredients. I've got a 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour, a 1/2 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. I like to sift that just to remove any lumps, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'll just whisk that together. I'll just set that aside till we need it. Okay, for this part of the recipe I'm going to be using my electric mixer, and I've got 6 large eggs in the bowl. You just want to beat those until they're blended. To the eggs I'm going to add 1 cup of granulated sugar and 1 cup of packed brown sugar. You know it's packed when it holds its shape like that. And we're going to beat those for a full 10 minutes. You want them to triple in volume. Okay, it's been 10 minutes, and that's exactly why you'd want to use a stand mixer. And you can see how thick and ribbony the batter is now. Okay, now I'm going to fold in the chocolate butter mixture and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Just going to fold that in. And now I'm gently going to fold in the flour mixture that we already made. You just want to be really gentle because you don't want to break up all the bubbles that you just spent 10 minutes incorporating into the batter. These are going to be very fudgy meringue type brownies. Not too sweet. Okay, the flour's all incorporated. Looks very chocolatey. Now I'm just going to pour that into the pan. And I'm going to bake these at the 350 for 28 to 32 minutes until a tester comes out just clean. I'll spread that out. I'll pop these in the oven and I'll show them to you when they're done. Okay, the brownies are done. It smells so chocolatey in here. I did test them after 28 minutes and it was still goopy, so I put them in for the full 32 minutes and now they're perfect. So you want to let them cool in the pan and then cut them into 16 squares and serve. So thanks for watching, and I hope you try these Valentine brownies.